So if it's in the name of real hip hop, I personally would just advise the individual to do whatever it is his heart tells him to do.
The vice gripper type of pistol shit. I pistol whip when I'm pissing this shit. She's the reason lyrics get completely explicit.
Which brings me to our second talking point. When is the fight warranted? Like, in your opinion, when is it like, okay, it don't matter if you try to pull out at this point and use your words or de-escalate. It's too late. You went too far. Now it's time for me to give you the full throttle. My opinion has always been, well, if the children, the family, loved one, girlfriend, something like that is involved or they feel disrespected, this might be a time where it might be too late for a person to seek, verbal recompense. You know what I mean?
It just depends on the situation for me. It really depends, although if you put your hands on me in any fashion or you in my face, basically if you trying to talk to me like I'm your child, we may have a problem.
Yeah.
And it may get physical.
Yeah, because when you close to a person face to face like that, sometimes the little spittles,
and I get nervous.
yeah, exactly. Stuff that you may not be trying to do, but you're out of control. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
If like I said, if I try to avoid altercations when I can, I'm older. I don't need that in my life. But again, mama didn't raise no punk. So you're gonna walk up, but you're gonna crawl back. It ain't no easy win.
Yeah, it's not easy win. And like you said, as we've gotten older, you try to stay out the way. You try to stay out of trouble. But if you get in my face,
that's what I said.
As you've seen with me before, it's not going to matter if you're big or small. And I feel that little spittle, I might lose my composure and snap. Because I get nervous too. And even if I'm not nervous, I ain't going to lie, I've done it before. And as you know, I use that as an excuse. I go with the old... remember the old Avengers series cartoons when Thor would go, it was self-defense. I was nervous for my life.
You see what happened.
He just wanted to fight. This was self-defense. It's like, no, Thor. No, it was not.
They were unarmed.
They were unarmed. We worried for our life. He said we worried for our well-being.
They were unarmed. They came in peace.
Yeah, they were unarmed, sir. Yeah. So,
they wanted a diplomatic solution.
Yeah. Self-defense.
You can't really call it. The thing is once it gets to a certain point where you either you're not going to back down and they not going to back down, that's when you really know that it's not going to be avoided. But a warranted fight to me is something that, one, you challenge in my manhood, two, you challenge in my family's honor, or three, you put your hands on any of my family.
Yeah. But even that, here's the thing. As we get older, excuse me, as I sip the Hennessy, that's not on the list, ladies and gentlemen. That's not on the banned list. Challenging of a person's manhood. You know how we grew up, when a person say, fuck you, nigga, suck a dick or eat a dick, that was fighting words. But then as we got older, it still stings the manhood to hear that. But we I know me, I laugh it off like I'm getting angry. But
are you sure you want to get down?
Yeah. But I'll be like, you start saying a little passive aggressive shit like that. Or not even passive aggressive, little
hints to the opponent, you've crossed the line. I'm trying to be a humble man.
I don't really attack like even if challenges to my manhood, it does anger me, but it's like I laugh like yeah, all right. And, historically for me, we can say fairly, just like we're kind of one and the same, but that character, it's like,
okay,
yeah, that is that, and then
that right there for me is, should I just go ahead and beat his ass or should I just leave this alone?
It's also a little indicator, like, okay, you're striking a nerve, but I'm not really trying to let you know. But I'm also gonna try to get up out of here because I'm at the point that rather you could whoop me or not, I'm probably gonna assault you in a manner that doesn't matter. You're gonna look, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to be humble right now. You keep poking at the bear.
Right, you're poking at the bear, and then like. In my like in history with me, I've always hated firearms. But when visited upon me with that violence, I've never hesitated to respond with that if that is in my vicinity and at my disposal. So my little you know what I'm saying? Because there's those of us who. You get it right away. They don't even give you the There are those of us of our tribe and people who we know that like
the rules already broken.
Shantae, rest in peace. Hey, remember, Shantae was a right now nigga. Shantae didn't really give a motherfucker that motherfuckers wasn't privy to this little space of consideration that you might just be tripping and not understanding. There's some real shit going on. Shantae was like, watch out, man. Who the fuck is this? It's already bad. It's bad now. You know what I'm saying? You remember that shit? Like a couple times we looking at the other motherfucker like, God damn it, we just wanted to get this juice, bro. Like you had to be the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You had to be the nigga.
You're pure tripping.
And Big Dinex also Tribe in Peace would look like, see, I told y'all let's not go around here. We could have went ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But you know, point being, there's certain individuals who
are go time all time.
like me, because I'm non-confrontational. So a motherfucker might have a little wiggle room with me.
Yeah.
With you, a motherfucker may have a little wiggle room. There's certain motherfuckers that we know.
No wiggle room.
It'd be like,
it's black or white. Up? It's go or stop.
No gray area. It's like, dude. And I done looked at them say, them same motherfuckers like, dude. After nigga then bust them in the head with something like, dude. He was saying, what's up, like, hello, dude. Did you really have to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I thought the nigga meant, like, what's up? Like my nigga, that is not how it was said.
You didn't see his body language? It was like, dude, he was just like, hey, how you doing?
He's literally opening the door just like we did. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain people, there's no gray area. It's like everything is go time right now. And I'd be like, we in the laundromat, bro. It really is not go time. You know what I'm saying?
This laundry trying to be go time.
Yeah, you know, and it's the thought is, I ask that because it's like I realize that I see times when people should respond with action, violent action, because I don't care who wants to be, you know, kumbaya, my lord, all that bullshit. Yeah. Today I didn't have time the other day, but today I got time, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, there's times that there is absolutely times that, like even rest in peace to Brother Malcolm X said, there's times for violence, bro. No matter what we're human beings. We're a parasitic organism, an intelligent one that ravages the planet Earth and steps on each other's feet and treads on each other's land whenever, however. Violence is warranted amongst human beings. But it was like, I asked the question because, like, it seems like easily ghetto people, not necessarily just black, because, you know, like poor white people, you'll find a poor white male who isn't privileged, and them motherfuckers be on go time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They be on go right now.
It ain't no difference in when it comes to race, amongst the races when it's go time. It's always go time when it comes to certain things. And that's why I said, as I gotten older, it's got to be certain key things that really set it off. When I say challenging my manhood, I means, you know, when I'm trying to lead a situation alone because I don't want to beat your ass, but you still poking at me to do it. And at that time, it'd be like, okay, so I guess they just want this.
I tell you what, many years ago when we first moved to Long Beach, me and my family had moved to Long Beach, right?
Yeah.
Many years ago in happier times. When there was no asterisk about next to happiness and will survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I tapped a person's car. I had the Impala, was tapping template. He's like, man, every time somebody, this is the third time this car been hit, homie. And you hit my shit. I was like, my nigga, I got insurance. I got all that. I'm being civil. And I got a gang of red on, but I'm in Long Beach. I noticed you can wear what you want in Long Beach. I like that about Long Beach. You remember me telling you that I really liked that about Long Beach.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was cool. He was like, no, my nigga, you good. He kept saying you good. I'm like, okay then. Well, you know, I hit your shit on an accident. You know, I need to get my brakes checked. I got insurance. I'm being civil. He see my wife get out the car and she go, 10, come on, let's just go. And I go, all right. He go, yeah, my nigga, if your family wouldn't with you, we have to get in the street. See that right there?
Yeah.
That's challenging my manhood. So I turn around, and the dude see me turn around. The other dude behind him go, come on, brother. I'm like, nigga, you don't have to because my wife here. We can get in the streets. You know that little. Because
now I got time.
It's always niggas that gotta do that bullshit when they see a bitch.
Yeah.
A nigga see a bitch. And all the bravery in the world come out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Because he think that the other guy ain't going to do nothing because he got a girl with him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or because they see a girl, they turn into this super fucking superhuman. And the nigga looked at me and was like, oh, see, the dude was being cool. But he seen it, I guess, in me. Like, oh, that's it. I'm like, he like, my nigga, we get out. I was like, nigga, if you want to. And he like, we can get out there right now. I was like, what's stopping you, nigga? The nigga like, come on, bro. But I had my boys and my girls. I had my kids in the car.
Yeah, you were with your family.
I had they mama like, you know, dude. And so we leave. And I'm mad now. And you know me. You know which route I took to work and everywhere else I had to go to Long Beach every day after that for like Lord knows how long. I was right up Martin Luther King. I'm like, I want to run into this nigga again. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate niggas like that, my nigga. It's like,
that's what I'm talking about, challenging manhood. It's like, why you didn't have to do all that. Now you asking me, now you begging me.
Insurance, you don't want me to report it. I'm doing shit by law, but you want to be a fucking prick. You know what I'm saying? And I might think it's because the nigga was flamed up, and even though you can wear what you want kind of in Long Beach, niggas don't know the pedigree or the background, so he probably thought that's what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't none of that. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is that shit I'm talking about. This same nigga stays on the porch when the police come out. I hate that about people. You know what I'm saying? I hate when niggas see each other and see a civilian and just beat the chest, go super hard, and the police, they're like, oh, well, nigga, well, let's go behind this. I've always applauded the nigga. Not that it's good, not applauding violence toward police and agencies, but those who are unjust, fuck them. You know how we feel. Fuck them. They unjust, fuck them. But I don't like that a motherfucker is super brave because he see a broad or because he see a regular person. But then here come the police and your ass want to get to hopping fences and running and all this old shit. I hate that shit about motherfuckers, man. Yeah. So I asked, like, when is it actually warranted? I don't think that the general population even know, my nigga. We just go off emotion.
I think it goes off of bullshit. I think it goes off of body language. But again, for me, I try not to get into the ruckus because I just don't want to be involved with that bullshit. But again, you know, you challenge my manhood, you fuck with my family, or you touch me, and I don't want to be touched at all.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And if you touch me, you will get the first warning. Don't touch me because I feel threatened. Next warning, ain't gonna be no next warning. It's gonna be okay.
It's for that. Absolutely, positively. Look, hey man, if I give you that motherfucking warning, bro, and you sit on some bullshit, and I don't care, like nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm whoop-de-whoop from nigga. This bar stool said begs to differ. I don't give a fuck about that fighting fair and all that shit. I will beat your ass with. And
I don't give a shit about where you from.
I'm not a paid prize fighter. I will whoop your ass with whatever is available in my arsenal or in my.
Even if I was a paid prize fighter of any sort, I'm still coming with everything in the arsenal. I hope you ready for this.
Well, you know,
because I don't know what you gonna do.
Yeah, that prize fighter though, they like you gonna get in big trouble for that. You got to register
unless you can prove it was self-defense.
Oh well, okay.
Yeah,
but you still may want to not East Coast youngster New York.
Well, you gotta. Well, that falls into the whole topic of self-control. Yeah, you know, a prize fighter is gonna use self-control because he beating on a civilian who ain't got no tactics.
No tactics. Yeah, it brings it, like you said, that rolls us over into self-control. My next thing.
the ugly. I'm about to break it. Man, fuck that. Check it out. Power and momentum. Vocal bullets bring the host to your building. Same time, feed the souls of your children. Closed minds get exposed to the vision. Same time, double-edged sword to the throat of the serpent and kingdom. Kinda hard not to walk in the blues. Hard to walk the avenues where they ain't got no shoes. So we change the method.